I'm Allie Cartwright, and this is Q and Allie, where I empower you to live your best life. Now, on this week's episode of Q and Allie, I don't have a letter for you, but if you have any specific questions that you've been hoping I would answer on an episode of Q and Allie, be sure to send those questions in to submissions@alliecartwright.com so that you can see your name on another episode of Q and Allie. In the meantime, since I don't have a letter this week, I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of sleep and an easy step you can take to improve the quality of sleep that you are getting and how quickly you can fall asleep if you have any issues with a racing mind causing insomnia. So, sleep is really vital. A lack of sleep will kill you way faster than a lack of food. Sleep deprivation is used as torture in areas where torture happens. And it is one of the biggest killers in our society is our lack of importance placed on sleep. It's very common for people to run around and not get enough sleep and make constant jokes about it. And it's just kind of normal that we're all sleep deprived and tired all the time. And it may be normal, but it's really sad because it hurts our ability to process information. It hurts our ability to do things physically. It impacts every aspect of your life if you are not getting enough sleep. And if you are anything like me, then one of the issues you have run into in your life is that you lay down to go to sleep and your brain is still on overdrive, going through lists, going through conversations, going through worries, whatever is biggest on your plate at the moment, or maybe, all of it. So the big, huge, wonderful thing that I found, and it's super easy to do, you guessed it, meditation. Now, any of you that follow my work know that I recommend, at least in the beginning, for everybody to meditate for 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. And this is preferably done as soon as you wake and right before you go to sleep. Now, 5 minutes is a very general guideline because generally meditation done as you are falling asleep is not going to be timed because you are going to drift off as you are performing the meditation, if that is, the purpose of the meditation, which for the purpose of this discussion, it is. So if you're trying to do a meditation that is going to allow you to drift off to sleep, obviously it needs to be simple and it needs to be repetitive, because if you're going through lots of different steps, then it's going to be hard to drift off until you're done. Now, that being said, sometimes I do find it helpful to do a guided meditation with a specific length before I try to go to sleep to help me settle in. But lying in bed with your eyes closed, trying to drift off, there's lots of different repetitive styles of meditation to help you nod off. In fact, one of them you are super familiar with because it is a repetitive motif in advertising and life, is the counting of sheep. Why do you think counting sheep works? It's repetitive, it allows you to practice your focus, and it distracts you from all of those racing thoughts. Now, not everybody is into sheep. There's lots of different, and some people just can't concentrate on the sheep, and that's fine. There's lots of different ways you can do this. One of the most simple forms of meditation is to simply watch your breath. watch the journey of your breath, get curious about it, noticing how it travels through your body, down into your lungs, exhaling, going back out, just watching that with full focus. And then every time that your mind wanders, starts to go back to your to-do list, your worries, your fears, whatever, you just go, nope, I'm watching my breath, and you bring it back. And you don't freak out about it. It's okay. Every time you bring it back, you are strengthening your ability to focus. You are relaxing a little deeper. The more you just, it's okay. I'm coming back to what I'm doing. It's okay. I'm coming back to what I'm doing. Another one that is super fantastic for this type of thing is a 2-word mantra. It can be 2 words of your choice. A common, popular one for me, I find people really like fear and faith. Technically, it should be faith and fear. I don't know why I reversed it. But when you inhale faith and you exhale fear, or you inhale peace and you exhale tension, you get the idea. And you inhale happiness, exhale sadness. Whatever you want to bring in and whatever you want to release, just 1 word for each to help you focus in on that inhale and that exhale. Focus on that intention to have more faith and less fear, or more happiness and less sadness, more peace, less tension. That is a really powerful way for your mind to be trained to focus on these things that you want to grow and release these things that you don't. Another recommendation I have for people, especially people who have anxiety and feel like they're just full of, for lack of a better word, muck. As someone who's dealt with depression and anxiety my whole life, clinically, it's sometimes you just feel really, really mucky inside. You feel very mucked up. And for years, I didn't really realize what it was until I got into energy work and realized that it was my energy feeling very stuck. So a really great visualization for if you are feeling mucky, if you know what I mean by that, is to do a energy cleansing visualization. So in that, in your mind's eye, as you're lying in bed, relaxing, you envision your body filled with light and shadows. And those shadows represent the muckiness that you're feeling. And you breathe in more cleansing, purifying white light, and you exhale shadows. And that is it's a very cleansing feel when you get into it, and it's really super relaxing. And that one, for me, when I've been feeling very, very bogged down, has been a very good way to really relax very, very deeply and allow myself to go off to sleep feeling clean, so that I can be rested and get a good quality of rest, have good dreams, and not be plagued by the muckiness that I felt was on me as I laid down. So I highly recommend that for anyone who has depression, anxiety issues, that energy cleansing one. But for most people, I really think the more simple that you can keep it with watching the breath, or just having that 2-word inhale, exhale. If you're really not feeling those, you can try a short affirmation that doesn't necessarily go with the breath, such as, I will have the sweetest dreams tonight. Or actually, you should always do it in the present tense. So ignore the fact I just said will. It should be, I dream peacefully. I dream peacefully. I dream peacefully. Or sleep refreshes me completely. Something like that. Something to really set that intention for the quality of sleep that you have. Again, that repetition is really good for cutting out those anxious thoughts, helping you relax, helping you breathe evenly, which are all great ways to help you get to sleep faster. All right, guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And again, if you have a question that you would like answered, send that in to submissions@alliecartwright.com. And be sure to be going to my website, alliecartwright.com, to check for all the great freebies that come out all the time on the website. Sign up for the newsletter to get reminders so that you don't miss a single thing. And again, I am Allie Cartwright, empowering you to live your best life. Live fully, laugh lots, and love yourself.